Let me show you how those famous fancy donuts at shops are prepared. Once the large spiral mixers have prepared a fine dough, it's laid on conveyor belts and transformed into a sheet with the help of rollers. And you know what's interesting? Just like a human chef, these machines treat the dough by dusting it with dry flour to prevent sticking. As you can see, the dough for donuts is a bit thick, so with the help of drum rollers, it will be made thinner, and any excess flour will be brushed off with brush rollers. The desired dough sheet moves. Moving forward, the donut shapes are cut using specialized cutters. They start creating the donut shapes. Don't worry, the donut party is just getting started. During the processing of donuts, these machines skillfully remove the dough around the donut holes and set it aside. This used to be a particularly tedious job, but thanks to these removing clippers, the donut holes are easily extracted and collected on the side as extras. The donuts are then placed on belts where they are separated from the excess dough. This process ensures the donuts continue moving forward while the extra dough is directed into containers below. While this may seem easy to observe, it's all dependent on the precision of these machines. The prepared donuts are then ready for the next step. Moved forward on belts to maintain uniformity, the goal of this donut line automation is not just to increase quantity, but also to ensure precision and uniformity in shapes, designs, and multiple operations. These belts will slowly and skillfully move the donuts to the settlers where they are sent to the proofing section. Proofing means giving the dough enough time to rise to a specific consistency, which makes the donut soft and fluffy. Now we will fry it until both sides turn brown. The fryer and its timing are designed in such a way that the donuts are cooked evenly and thoroughly from the time they are put in the fryer until they are taken out. Also, with the help of reverse belts, their sides are changed right in time so they can be cooked perfectly. As the donuts are frying, they are slowly taken out of the fryer with sieves and put on the next conveyor belt. They will reach the corrector tools while spinning. Here, the donuts are gathered and sent forward in a certain way so that all the donuts stay in proper uniform. The way all these donuts are adjusted in the cooling plates, they settle for a while. After that, all these donuts are lined up and sent forward. The donuts are brought exactly under the nozzles so that they can be filled well. You can see these injectors with yellow pipes. They have filling paste in them. These are the filled donuts. Now look at how all these donuts are passed over the chocolate pool, where they apply hot and melted chocolate on one side of the donuts. The machines are designed in such a systematic way that after applying the chocolate, the donuts will fall straight on the moving belts and there will be no mess after that. Toppings like crushed chocolate or nuts on the chocolate donuts, whatever you prefer, with the help of the shredder depositor. Now, let's go to the most eaten donuts. Glazed donuts. Their glazing is made with top quality ingredients, and you can see the glazing waterfall falling from a thin extruder. The glazing keeps falling continuously, and the donut army passes under it and gets covered with the glazing waterfall. The extra glazing falls down with the help of CVs. These shiny glazed donuts dry before reaching the packaging station, and create a crispy layer outside, and very soft donuts inside, so that when you eat them, they explode with flavor in your mouth. Now let's go to those who like sugar glazing. You can see how beautifully the glazed and coated donuts army is moving so that they can reach the sprinkle station and get the final finishing touch. All the donuts will be filled with sprinkles just the way you like them, and any extra sprinkles that fall down will be added back to the containers by these conveyor belts. The clean donuts will pass through the sieve roller and shift to the next belt. Whatever topping you like, these machines sprinkle them very well on the donuts. Here are your favorite chocolate ones. Sprinkled donuts are sealed and packed after passing through the packaging station so that you can enjoy fresh and tasty donuts. First of all, these machines make the dough of your favorite filled donuts and give them a nice shape. Then, the dough balls are dropped into the molds below, which shake them and make them into a proper round shape. These machines are very useful because they give the desired shape to the filled donuts. Now look at how all these ready-made donuts are put in the fryer in long lines. The fryer is also automatic. It detects when a donut is cooked from one side and changes its side. Then, a person's duty is to set the donuts in a line because they are going to the injectors where the cream in the nozzles is injected into the donuts. Now they dip the donuts in chocolate from one side, and the best thing is that all these tasks are automated, which gives the owners a chance to benefit from the setup for many years and keep fewer employees. All these donuts pass through different gears like belts after dipping in chocolate so that they can fall straight on the belt and packing can be easy. Now these baked biscuits are passing under the small glazing extruder, and their purpose is to make these tasty biscuits more crispy and tasty. So, they all pass through the sugar, glazing, and then sprinkles are thrown on them. This is a small automation setup where you need very little human help, and you can prepare a hygienic and effective environment. These biscuits are being prepared for a specific occasion. Can you guess which occasion it is by looking at the color combination? These machines are only made to fill cooked food in boxes. They fill the hopper with food and set a fixed amount like 150 grams. Then they put the same amount of food in each bowl, and they don't waste a single drop. Maybe they are the best replacement for humans. You will see some machines here that are similar, but they are different because their job is to add oil and syrups. These nozzles are enough to dress the salads automatically. Now let's go to this. The cookie cutting machine cuts any biscuit or cookie dough into very beautiful shapes. They all move forward to the dropping machine for filling, where a thick paste of berries is added to the biscuits. Then, the biscuits with the paste pass under another automatic cutter, which cuts and sticks another layer on each biscuit to cover the floral biscuits. This sheet is truly a marvel of modern baking. The sheet that comes out of such a big machine is not easy to make. It was rolled many times with the help of rollers until it became a thin sheet. Can you recognize this dough? It is making one of your favorite sweet treats. You put your favorite chocolate paste on the dough, and the rollers roll the whole sheet forward. It's really something to see. You did not see any humans working here. The reason is that these machines do all the work themselves with great skill. So, the whole work is fully automated. The journey from making the dough to baking is under full automation, and we hope you liked this journey. Today, cutting the crap, instead of kneading dough by hand, modern machines handle the job easily. They roll the dough into thin sheets and sprinkle dry flour on it to prevent sticking. Because of yeast's magical properties, the dough expands a bit. So, these machines equipped with pins and wheels poke tiny holes in the sheets to let out the air and cut them into perfect round shapes. Following that, now comes the pizza sauce. Automated dispensers spread the sauce evenly over the dough, avoiding the edges of course. This delicious layer of sauce can create a storm of flavor in your taste buds. Okay, if not a storm, then a tsunami for sure. Kidding, no offense. Till now the dough is pre-baked to form a strong base that can hold all the toppings. Even those good-for-nothing kind of people like me love this step. It's super satisfying. The choice of toppings depends on the type of pizza being prepared, as every company has its own flavors. Once the pizza is fully topped, it's packed with great care to ensure everything stays clean and safe. When pizza is here, you're back in the sphere. I mean, all your cravings come to rest on that first deliciously creamy bite of your favorite pizza. So I have decided to give you a detailed tour of this second and amazing factory that makes pizza, but people don't get to see their inside scenes often. Unlike the first one, they set the dough in individual molds and let them get fully prepared for further toppings. Some of you might wonder, who likes to eat these frozen pizzas when you can grab a fresh one from a nearby restaurant, isn't it? The answer is, these frozen pizzas offer a perfect solution for an unexpected guest or out-of-the-blue appetite. Plus, it's affordable. You can consider it more like a delicious meal that gets ready in under 30 minutes, requiring zero effort except that you need to put it in the oven. Now that seems like a real effort. It's coming your way. I hope you don't forget this tour. Many factories produce bar-shaped, soft sponge cakes that involve several critical steps. But I must say, this one amazing factory I chose to show you is somewhat more efficient. Watch and let me... Now here comes the smartest way to create thousands of cooked pasta boxes with the same dedication and taste, but only through machines. As these machines make ready-to-grab pasta boxes for you, let me tell you why it is necessary for them to prepare in a bunch. What would be the best reason than that it will be a quick fix for unexpected appetite, a weeknight staple, or late-night cravings. Furthermore, factory-made pasta is hygienic and safe to consume. This gives consumers peace of mind knowing they are enjoying a safe and wholesome meal. Hey, a quick question. What is it you want to watch in our upcoming videos? We will definitely consider it. Drop your comments. This unique mixture is what gives the final product its irresistible crunch and superb flavor. We are talking about crispy fried mushrooms. So here these mushrooms are getting coated with that breading, which will change the entire game of crispiness. After receiving their cloak, the mushrooms take a dip in a high-tech vat filled with carefully chosen cooking oil. The mushrooms spend just the right amount of time in this hot bath, achieving a beautiful golden brown color that signifies crispy perfection. The journey doesn't end there. After their frying adventure, the crispy mushrooms are rapidly cooled for final packaging. This quick process locks in the delicious flavors and prevents the oil from seeping into the crispy coating. Fresh eggs are taken to the cracking station where the machines crack them open with precision. Each egg is delicately separated into yolks and whites. A little pasteurization is important to keep the beaten egg yolks and whites from any potential